Welcome to another episode of The Day Shift. Make sure to tune in every second Saturday. I'm joined here with Sam and our first ever guest on The Day Shift podcast, Melissa.
Melissa is a 19-year-old Scottish TikTok star who across her various accounts has over 3 million likes and 100,000 followers. She has fans of all ages all around the world and has gained a massive following, all from the comfort of her own home. Anyways, let's get right into it. Melissa, for our listeners that might not know, could you explain TikTok, please?
TikTok is basically just a social media app where you can create 15-second videos of whatever you want. People post dance videos, acting videos, even just keeping up with trends and posting funny content.
So, Melissa, how did you start TikTok in the first place? I remember the app blew up. It was in like the first lockdown, really, last year around March time, where everyone was making banana bread, going on 5k runs. Was it around about that time you started doing TikTok or later?
Actually, no. I was one of those really, really cringy Musical.ly kids. So I was on TikTok before TikTok was even a thing, so definitely an original. So I think I started it maybe when I was like 14 or 15. Like, I was so young, didn't have a clue what I was doing. I was posting these like cringy lip sync videos and things. And then the app changed over to TikTok and just stayed on the app, stayed having fun.
When did you get big?
I think I hit 100k when I was maybe 17, I want to say.
17, so 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think so.
What changed for you when you kind of blew up?
I think I was quite young and didn't really understand like what social media was about, so I think nothing changed, but I kept like, apart from having people like message you being like, oh, could you promote our new product? Oh, like, I love your account, you like inspire me and stuff, and I was like, this is so weird, like, what is this? Like, I just completely didn't understand like how social media worked and things.
Or like if someone approached you randomly and said if you wanted to join a podcast, you're like, well, who are these weirdos?
Definitely.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
No, I've not actually.
No. Are you glad to do it?
Yeah, this is a weird experience, but I'm enjoying it.
I'm glad.
Yeah, just out of interest, did your Musical.ly career go anywhere? Like, did that blow up first and then you were like, okay, TikTok's here now, I need to transform my followers onto this new platform?
Yeah, so I hit 100k on Musical.ly. That was when it was still that. And when it changed over to TikTok, my account was still there and I posted a bit, but because the app had changed so much, I kind of stopped my account for a wee while because it wasn't the same and I was a bit confused about what this whole new app was about.
So earlier you said that people contacted you to promote their products.
Yeah.
Have you ever been paid for that?
Yes, I have actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you got any brands that we'd know?
Oh, I don't know if you would know. I'm trying to think. Just not particularly any like massive brands, but a lot of like hair brands. Like, so currently I'm working with a brand called Colour Wow Hair, which is just like hair products, shampoo and all that kind of thing. I've worked with a couple of hair brands. I've worked with a couple of makeup ones as well. I don't think I would work with any like you guys would know that.
So what do you gain from it apart from money? Do they give you product?
Yeah, so they'll either do a gifted collab or they'll do a paid collab. So gifted is obviously when you can get free products and you post them on your Instagram or post them on your TikTok, or other times they would pay you to promote their products.
Have they always approached you, or have you ever had to approach the brand yourself and be like, hey, I want to collab with you?
I have never emailed a brand, no. I know a lot of people who do, and I think that probably would be beneficial. I'm a bit lazy for that, to be honest.
Can I ask a cheeky question?
Go for it.
How much have you been paid?
As in the most amount?
1 figure, 3 figures maybe? 4?
3 figures.
Is that overall or is that from one brand?
That's from one brand.
Wow, that's good.
Sam, we're in the wrong industry. What are we doing here? Sat here in a pub.
Actually, it's a brand you would know. It's not even a brand. It was the FA Cup, as in football.
No, the FA Cup didn't approach you though. Like,
No, they emailed me.
what, the actual FA?
It was a campaign to get women involved in football. So they basically asked me to post a video of like, how many keepy-ups can you do?
Did you do it?
Yeah. Wasn't very good, but I attempted.
How many?
I think I got like 3. It was pretty pathetic.
It's better than me.
She did a keep you up for 3 figures. Sam. That's quite eye-opening actually. Was that something you'd gone into TikTok thinking you'd get into? Like, did you go into it thinking if I get enough followers, brands would approach me, or was it simply for your own enjoyment?
No, I never knew that like could open up those kind of windows. I only found this out when one of my friends that I'd met on TikTok, she was starting to do this kind of thing, and she was like, you should like get involved in this, and I was like, what do you mean, like how does it work? And she kind of explained it all to me and was like, when they like approach you, like reply, like don't just like delete the emails and think it's like a scam.
Yeah, that's so true actually. If like a brand approaches you, you'd think, or maybe your parents or your friends would be like, yeah, don't email them, it's just a scam.
Yeah, I think they were a bit like, what are you doing, like what is all this? 'Cause they didn't really understand it, the same as I didn't either. And I think the first one, they were just like, why are you getting sent free stuff? They were like, I don't think they believed me at first. I think they were just thinking I had like a shopping addiction and were like,
yeah,
just saying that so they couldn't get into trouble. But no, I think at first they were a bit like, what the hell is this? But they've kind of grew along with me kind of thing, got used to it.
What do your parents think of it, or your friends? Do they take it seriously, like as a hobby, or what was their reaction to your first ever brand deal?
At first I don't think people were very supportive. I think when it was first Musically, people were like, that's so cringy, what are you doing? Like, people weren't the most supportive, but I think definitely now, like, the group of friends I've got now are, like, amazing. They're so supportive, always liking and commenting on my stuff and things.
Everyone does cringy stuff when they're, like, 14, 15, though. Like, when you started your Musically.
Definitely.
Melissa's 19 though, James.
Everyone does cringy stuff when they're 18, 19.
What about school? Did you tell people in school?
No, that was the biggest fear of my life, was people in school finding out.
What about now? Would you tell people?
Yeah, now I'm like, do not care. I'd be like, oh, I do this, look at me. Like, but in school I was
Do
very
you think
much...
it's because you have a decent follower count?
Not even that, because even when I had 100k, I was still petrified for people to find out, because I was like, oh my god, what they're going to say, like all that kind of thing. Whereas now I think I'm just a bit more confident, and I'm like, I don't care what you think.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people were like that in school.
Well, it's the same with like kids starting YouTube channels as well. They're worried like you're gonna get hater comments, so they just keep it to themselves. But it's like if you really want to grow your channel or something, you really have to like promote it.
Yeah, definitely.
Was there any like particular TikTok that you remember that went viral that got you the followers you have now?
I'm trying to think. On my new account, one of my recent videos from this month has now got 2 million views on it, and it was basically just me posting like things that scare me as a chubby girl, and I think it got so many views because there was so much hate on the video. But that's definitely what's grew my account like in the past like kind of month.
How do you handle hate?
Just ignore it, I guess. Like, a lot of people were like, oh, you shouldn't be posting this, like you're skinnier than me, and I was like, you can't see my body in this video, you can literally see my chin upwards. I was like, what are you talking about?
Does hate bother you?
I don't think so, no. I think it depends what it is. I think the same as everybody, like, we'll have our own insecurities, and if people were to, like, pick on those, like, it would kind of get to me.
Yeah.
But, like, other things, like, I had a comment yesterday that was like, I could scrape your makeup off with a knife, and I was like, I think I look good. Like, things like that, I'm just like...
I know a few like you, and it requires a pretty strong mentality to be able to filter that out.
Yeah.
Well, actually, for people who don't know, what kind of TikToks do you do? Do you have a particular style that you'd like to explain?
I don't think I actually do have a particular style. I think I just kind of, I don't know, I don't think I post it like as some people do. As like some people post with a business mentality where they're like, this is like my brand, this is what I'm going to post kind of thing. Whereas I think I just kind of post what I like. Sometimes I do dance videos, sometimes I'll do the acting videos, sometimes I'll just keep up with the trends or try and post like a funny one. Like, I don't think I have like a particular style that I stick to.
Well, that is a style though. That is a style. Like, you get...
I guess.
You know how this like inside joke within TikTok of like different sides of TikTok you can get into? Like, some people might get into the dance side of TikTok, some people might get into like the dark humor side of TikTok, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, so are you saying that your TikTok is mostly doing dances and posting things that are trendy?
You're probably just trendy, like, yeah, definitely.
How do you decide what kind of video you're going to make?
I think it just depends in the moment. I'm like, oh, what do I want to film today? See what sounds are trending, see if there's any new dances, all that kind of thing.
Do you know what kind of thing will blow up when you're making it? Do you have an idea like, wow, this is really good, I think it will blow up?
I think funny videos tend to blow up more than anything else, because I feel as if those get the most interaction, whereas dance videos people like, but they're not more likely to comment on.
I feel like you have to watch a lot of TikToks, like, or watch TikTok a lot per day.
I spend my whole life on TikTok.
How many hours a day?
I see if I was to go into my screen time, you'd honestly be shocked. It's actually quite disgusting how long I spend on TikTok.
Are you willing to share it per day, on average?
I mean, I can have a look. Let me see. So, last week, on average, I spent 9 hours a day on TikTok.
Oh no. 9 hours a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Melissa, you have 3 jobs.
But 3 figures is obviously a lot of money.
Yes.
But it might not be a lot to sustain you. Do you have any other jobs that you do apart from TikTok?
Yeah, I have 3 other jobs.
Wow.
I definitely would never do social media as a full-time job. Absolutely not.
What are your other jobs?
I work in an after-school care, and then I work as a nurse because I'm a student nurse at uni, so I do student placements as well as I'm on the nurse bank and I do shifts in the hospital from time to time.
How do you fit TikTok into your busy schedule?
Oh, it's hard. I honestly don't understand how I even manage it, but I think I tend to spend like a couple of days a week. If it's like, I'll have like a content day a week, but I'll take all my Instagram photos and all my TikToks and then I can like post them over the week. So then every day I don't have to like do my makeup or do my hair. Like I do it all in one day and then I have all the drafts that I can post throughout the week.
Oh, that's smart. So you like pre-record like, let's say 3 TikToks
Yeah.
or take 2 Instagram pictures or whatever and then release them throughout the week.
I've only recently started doing that, but it definitely seems to be working out better than trying to come home from work and be like, oh, I have to post, oh, I'm going to have to do my hair, like, and I just can't be annoyed with that.
Do you feel pressure to post?
I wouldn't, maybe recently I felt a bit like, I think recently I've been trying to get into Instagram as well, so I've been like, I really need to like focus on this and need to like properly like go for it kind of thing, because I can't just like put like half art into it, like I properly need to go for it, so I think I've been like, right, I need to do this today and like get this done kind of thing.
Just back to the family and friends side.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was looking through your TikTok, I saw Ben, your boyfriend, on it quite a
Yeah.
lot. What does he think?
He's really supportive actually, don't get me wrong, he absolutely hates being in videos, and every time I put him in a video he's like, leave me alone, get the camera out of my face, but he is very supportive and he always likes and comments on them. He does think TikTok's cringy in general, but he's really supportive of the fact that I love doing it.
Would you make a couples account?
Oh, absolutely not. He would rather do anything else.
Does he spend time on TikTok as much as you do, just scrolling on social media?
Maybe not as much as I do, but he definitely scrolls to TikTok a lot, but his TikTok like page is very different from mine.
Is yours just also girls dancing?
Yeah, whereas his is football.
Yeah.
So collabs. Do you ever do any collabs?
Yeah, I've recently started getting back into them again.
Back into them?
Yeah, I stopped for a while because I'd like stopped posting things and wasn't really inspired to do anything, whereas now, within the past maybe months, I've been getting back into it.
So a while back, I can't remember how long ago, but I remember there's this girl that was always on your TikTok, and was she not quite big? Do you know who I mean?
Kristen.
I think so, yeah.
Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is really big on TikTok now, actually.
Are you guys still friends?
Yeah, we still talk now and again, and we still see each other, just haven't in recent times due to everything going on.
Yeah.
But we still chat a lot.
Does she have more followers?
Yeah.
Sam, we brought the wrong one. What the hell are you doing? Do you have any plans on moving to a more like sustainable platform? So no one knows how long TikTok's gonna be in trend for. There's even, I'm sure there were like, you were about when rumors of TikTok getting banned.
Yeah.
Or getting banned in like certain countries. Did you think of maybe try and plug your Instagram a bit more to like convert your followers, or maybe even starting a YouTube channel?
I've definitely started working on Instagram, but YouTube's definitely not for me. I cannot think of anything worse.
Why?
I think talking, like, I can make TikToks and like do Instagram photos, but talking to a camera I just think it's a bit awkward, which is basically what I'm doing right now, but at least you are talking back.
Would you start a podcast?
I don't know. I feel as if me and my friends have talked about it before. We talked about it maybe for like a week and we're like, oh my god, yes, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and it never happened. It's been like a year since then.
Well, you're doing brilliant right now.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Do you think people follow you for your content, or do you also think a lot of people follow you because you're maybe more relatable as a girl?
Yeah, I think they probably follow me because I'm more relatable, because I feel as if on my recent account that's the reason that video blew up, because a lot of people were relating to it.
What video was that again?
The things that scare me as a chubby girl. I really didn't expect that to blow up. It's quite embarrassing actually.
That's really nice though, because
Yeah.
It's like people follow you for you and not just because you're good at dancing.
Yeah, I get that. I appreciate that.
Do you have any TikTok ideas lined up?
Not currently, no, I don't think so. I'm thinking of maybe starting like a wee Instagram series where like, these are the best apps to edit your photos, these are the best apps for this.
Do you see yourself doing this in 5 years' time?
I have no idea.
Would you like to do it in 5 years' time?
I would love to do it in 5 years' time, but I just don't know, will TikTok even be a thing? Will Instagram even be a thing? Will there be like a new social media platform? Like, I just don't think you can tell really.
If you had the chance to, would you do it full time?
I think if I was in a position where I had like a million followers and I was getting like a full-time like wage from it, then absolutely. But at the same time, I also love doing nursing and like wouldn't want to give that up either.
Would you drop out of university if you had 1 million followers?
Absolutely not.
No.
Not a chance. I wouldn't want to be one of these people that gets famous on social media and like drops out of college and stuff. Like I don't like that stuff.
What is it you're doing at uni again?
I'm doing nursing.
Nursing. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I love it.
Did you promote your TikTok to your nursing colleagues?
No, like some of my friends that I've met in uni follow my TikTok and some of them actually started TikTok accounts as well, but I definitely would not be broadcasting it everywhere.
How did you get your like first 1,000 followers? Is there like a targeted method? Like, did you try to get your videos on the For You page in a way with like certain hashtags, or did it literally blow up from out of nowhere?
Musically was very different. They didn't have a For You page as such. It was called something else. I think it was called a feature page.
Oh, on TikTok first, unless you're meaning you carried all your followers from Musically onto TikTok.
Yeah, I carried all the followers over.
Oh, well, all of them followed you on TikTok.
No, so TikTok and Musically are the same app.
Oh, did they change?
It was just bought over and renamed.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So it's not a different app, which means my account was still there from Musically into TikTok.
Right. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
If you had to choose between Musically or TikTok, what would you choose?
Oh, I don't know. I feel as if I'd love to go back to the Musical days. I feel as if it was so much easier, like, with, like, content and, like, getting on, like, the For You page as such and things like that. It was so much easier to grow your account on there. Whereas TikTok just seems... I feel as if there's so many people on TikTok now, but I also love all the new trends. I love that dancing's a big thing on it. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I could choose. I'd like both. I'd like to have both apps at the same time.
Yeah, that would be good. Might be good for their business if they had both. My other question was, if you could go back and change anything, would you, and what?
I would not have stopped posting.
How long did you stop for?
At least a year. When people in school started to find out about my TikTok, I stopped posting. I was so embarrassed. I was like, I don't want them to say stuff. I don't want them to judge me. And I stopped posting. And my account really took a hit from that. But I think if I can go back, I would definitely be like, why do I care what these people think if I'm enjoying myself?
You started noticing people unfollowing, or?
Yeah, I definitely lost like a good, like maybe a 10, 20k.
Melissa, is there anything or any advice that you'd give to someone who wants to start TikTok, how to get maybe their first few thousand followers, and should they care about like what people think?
I think if you want to start TikTok, definitely do not care what people think. Have the confidence to post what you want to post. Don't let people judge you. And if you want to start gaining followers and things, keep your eye on the For You page. Keep up with the latest trends. Keep up with the latest trending songs. Use them, and that'll help you initially grow your account.
Okay, thanks for that. What about for Sam and I? Should we keep up with the latest trends and dances?
The thought of Sam dancing kind of scares me, I'm not going to lie.
Really?
So maybe don't do that.
Oh, thanks.
I think you're just a bit lanky for that. I don't. There's not enough space in the camera for your legs and arms to go everywhere.
Brilliant. Thank you. So, Melissa, you had a 100,000 follower account, and now you have a 20,000 follower account. Why did that happen?
People always think there's like a big reason behind this. I genuinely just forgot my password and can't get back into it.
Wow, that must be gutting.
What about the forgot your password button? Has that stopped becoming a thing?
I've tried that. I've tried putting in my email, tried putting in my phone number, cannot get into it to save my life. And I was like, oh, I'll give up. I'll make a new account. It is. Everyone thinks it's like a big like reason behind it. I literally am just stupid and didn't write down my password.
How did you still get a fifth of your followers back?
Just by, again, keeping up with the trends, posting same content.
See, that's true talent right there.
Yeah, I think that's the most impressive part.
I think a lot of people notice me. Like, I get a lot of comments being like, oh my god, like, I've not seen you in ages. And I'm like, follow me now.
If you were to go back, remembering your password wouldn't be the thing.
What?
My question earlier about if you were to go back, what would you change? It wouldn't be to write your password down.
Oh, yeah, no, that would be very helpful, wouldn't it?
Okay, so I think that's all we need to hear from you today, Melissa. Glad to have you here on today. Would you like us to plug your Instagram, your TikTok in the description?
I would appreciate that a lot, and thanks for having me.
Thank you, Melissa. See you later.
Bye.
Well, it was great to have Melissa on today. Did you enjoy her insight into TikTok today, Sam?
Yeah, it was really interesting. I found out a lot that I didn't know. Do you think you'd ever get into TikTok, James?
What, you think be one of those TikTok baddies? James coming through with a new account. I don't think so.
No?
No, I don't. No, I don't think. No. You?
No, but I do think it's a great app. I quite often go on it when I should be sleeping at night. I just scroll on TikTok.
Well, we heard Melissa say her on-screen time on TikTok every day was 9 hours.
Yeah, that's insane.
What's yours on the top of your head?
TikTok, maybe like about an hour a week. What about you?
Only an hour a week?
Yeah, I don't go on it much. I use YouTube a lot.
Oh.
And I listen to our podcast all the time.
I'd say for me maybe like half an hour a day.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a lot, but like Melissa, there are a lot of people who listen a lot more than that.
9 hours. I can't. She's actually posting, so she's got every excuse. She's keeping up with the trends. It's part.
Yeah, she can say it's for
It's
work.
part and parcel of the job. Anyways, that's us here on the Day Shift podcast. You've been joined here with myself, James, and Sam, and of course our first ever guest, Melissa. She certainly shared some insightful comments on being a TikToker.
You can find myself and James on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. See you in 2 weeks. Cheerio!
See you guys later.